Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where we look at a word or sometimes two words and help you to pronounce them correctly in American English. Today's word was a request from one of our YouTube viewers for the word cooperatively, and I decided we should also look at the word cooperate while we were at it because that's a similar word and may also present some challenges. So first let's look at cooperate. And what we have here is second syllable stress. So this is kind of unusual to have the two O's, and it's important to think about, here we have the ah syllable is stressed. You can see that with a little line before the stress syllable in the dictionary. If I just had C-O-O-P, that would sound like coop, and would have the oo vowel. Or you might have heard of a co-op, that's short for cooperative. And then they put a line between the two. And that's the kind of pronunciation we have in cooperate and cooperatively, where it's more of two syllables, co and op. So what that looks like is we have the co, and the American O is long. In this word cooperate, we still have to do the diphthong O, but we don't hold it for that long because it's an unstressed syllable. Our stressed syllable is the op, that's where our length is. So we have co, and then our op, we have vowel ah, an open back vowel. So thinking of it as an ah, ah, might help you to say that correctly. I do have a member video releasing this week for words that are spelled with letter O but have the ah vowel sound, so check that out if you're a speech modification member. What we have then is the op, and then we have our sound, which in this case we can either think about it as an and an cooperate, which I think I'll write it that way. That's how it's written in the IPA with a schwa and an R. You can also think about it as just an sound moving into an R. Urate. Whatever is easier for you, urate or urate, both are okay. Cooperate. I think I tend to say cooperate. And then we have our ATE. The silent E at the end makes the A say its name. That's actually a spelling rule that works most of the time in American English. When you see an A and an E together, it will say the vowel A, the diphthong long A. So we're going to write that as A-T-E, cooperate. You may also notice that we don't always say a burst of air with that T at the ends of words. Cooperate might sound like cooperate. You can learn how to make that stop T in my video for American T. Next, let's look at cooperatively. We start with the same syllable stress, the op and our O, so co-op, same as cooperate. And then after the stress syllable op is where cooperatively gets difficult because we have the cooperatively. So we have 4 unstressed syllables with a lot of sounds that we need to make. Let's break it down syllable by syllable. First I have the I might also say it as an and a r, cooperatively. So I have 2 syllables. Then my T, my letter T, says more of a D sound in this word. It's a flap T, cooperatively, div, rather than tiv. I can use a regular T in this word and it'll be correct. People will understand, but Americans will use it as a flap. Say it more like div. And lastly, I have a tense E and a light L at the end, lee. You may want to build it from the back. That might help you sequence these sounds, so let's try that. Lee, divly, udively, uratively, operatively, cooperatively. That can be kind of challenging, so it might also be helpful for you to break it down syllable by syllable slowly and then speed up. Let's try that. Cooperatively, cooperatively, cooperatively. Once I can say cooperate and cooperatively by themselves, I want to start trying to build them into phrases and sentences right away. Let's cooperate on that project. I like how the children cooperate. Let's work cooperatively to see if we can get more done. A society working cooperatively has greater accomplishments than one that fights. Thank you so much for the suggestion for the word cooperatively. I will also be covering very soon the words cooperate versus the word corporate. I want to show and highlight some differences there because I think that will be helpful for you as well. I do have a video about corporate and corporation that you can check out if you might find that interesting, and watch for that future Word of the Day class. If you have a request you'd like to see in one of our Word of the Day classes, please feel free to leave it on this video or any of my videos. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I suggest doing that so you can get my content on your homepage, see when I have live classes and new videos, and you can use the notifications bell to choose whether or not YouTube lets you know when I'm live, or if you prefer no notifications, you can shut them off there as well. I do also offer channel memberships. That's something that's new. And we have some additional videos available for channel members. We will be releasing an additional video today for words that are spelled with letter O but have the sound ah, like cooperate. So check that out if you're a member. And if you're not a member, please consider joining. I would love to have you as part of the channel. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound American, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.